Ladies and gentlemen, brand new In Flames track entitled The End. This is off of the album that's forthcoming, which is title is Battles, and it's going to be dropping in November of this year. So 2016 continues to get big-time releases added to its docket as the days and the weeks traverse on. Now, this is one of two track reviews that we've done today. We've also got a brand new track review for the Meshuggah song that dropped as well. There's a link somewhere for you to check that out. I highly recommend that you do because it's pretty awesome. So let's talk about this song entitled The End off of the album Battles. Man, that name. Yes, it's no Siren Charms, but a lot of people would be happy about that considering Siren Charms left people a bit divided. Now, The End, I think, is going to still have a little bit of division, but it's not going to be nearly as, Hatfields versus McCoys as you got with Siren Charms. It's instead going to be one where you're going to have some folks that are hearing some of these traces within the End's riff pattern that could easily be placed right at the end of perhaps the Colony or the the Clayman cycle, right about hitting that reroute to remain sort of angle of In Flames, and kind of hoping that this is going to be an album that really helps out and gives Jesterheads a lot of proof that this band is still the same band that they've been for 20 years plus. Meanwhile, also having some of the newer ideas that they have really presented over the past few albums. The riff here definitely has that strong melodic death charm. In Flames is not straying too far away from their natural identity with The End, and that's going to give a lot of people a little bit of a sense of relief after Siren Charms seem to be, or feel, or at least sound like a bona fide experiment going a little bit deeper and darker into the realm of commercialism. Now, I like this track based around that simple fact. I think that the chorus that you get on this album is just a tad bit weak. It's definitely apropos for what In Flames has produced ever since the first portions of the 2000s, heading toward the midway portion of that decade. So the past 10 years certainly have seen them a bit dead set in their ways whenever it comes to writing very catchy choruses, and that will definitely be very fantastic for those that really enjoy the live spectacle with this group. But one thing I have to say, the clean singing that you get at about the 2-minute and 20-second mark on this song is pretty well handled. Now, some are going to complain that it borders a little bit too close to that, some of those styles of music we don't wish to, really mention, or we have big-time debates about, the post-hardcores of the world maybe, or some of those other bands, because it has a little higher register to it, but who cares? They're very crisp, very well delivered. The production on this track is probably some of the best production that In Flames has had throughout their career, and it certainly shows considering that heavy side of this band sounds heavier than ever. Maybe not as sinister sounding as some of what you got from Lunar Strain, the Jester Race albums from the 1990s. However, it still does carry some weight, and that weight still delivers an adequate punch. For one, this actually leads me to kind of be excited about Battles in November. I want to see if this is the direction that In Flames has opted to adapt for this album. This is sort of the mindset that they were in writing this album, or if it's instead just sort of going to be like a trivium single like we got with Silence in the Snow, where it's sort of going to herald one thing and then the album is going to take us somewhere else, somewhere in the left or right field that we weren't expecting to go, someplace that could be very, very good, but also has the opportunity to be very, very bad. I want to know what you guys think about The End, though. Let me know in the comments below, and of course, don't forget to check out the track review for the brand new Meshuggah song, which was released right at the same time as this video. Check those two out and let me know your thoughts. My name is coverkillernation, and I will talk to you guys not only next time, but in November, whenever Battles comes out by In Flames. Take care.